Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rini. This is the Enchanted Planner. How's it going? All right, today we are planning my June tarot pages, and this month's card is the Five of Pentacles, which I was smart enough to pull out. So, oh no, did I put it? I put it at the bottom. I was like, where did I put it? I made the effort to pull it out ahead of time so I could show you guys a little bit bigger of a card. So if you look at this card, like you've got a key and you've got a door, and then you got like the girl sitting sort of in that desperation, despair sort of, you know, she needs to just shift her perspective, because there's also light with this card. Like I know initially it looks kind of dark, but there's light illuminating that key and the keyhole. So my perspective needs to shift is what I have discerned for June's focus. Is I need to shift my perspective on a few things. So I've already pulled out my letters from the thing, the Bambi sticks, I can't think. And then we have, these just arrived, and you have some pretty yellow, which ones was I thinking of? Not those ones, because those are too close to what I did last month. Would love to use the sunflowers. Ooh, those would be awesome. I might come back to those. But I was thinking about these ones because they're pretty. Like the orange, that coral color is in her like her shirt, and then the yellows and the tones and the yellows are sort of in the background. I mean, the sunflowers are really nice, but I have another plan for those, and they don't really tie in any of the color that's in her clothing. So this is a plan. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pull this out because in likelihood I will probably use the whole thing. And I need wax paper, and I still have it out from fighting with the cupboard the other day trying to get it out, so not too bad. And this is just regular old Reynolds wrap, honestly, or not Reynolds wrap, but Reynolds wax paper. So let me know, because this is like, I don't know, the fourth video I think I've filmed with the lav mic on. Let me know what you're finding. What I did find in playback is, in edit, and you know, when I'm in post, is that I don't hear I was going to try and take off the backing, but no one wants to seem to lift up today. I don't hear the background static that was happening every once in a while. Oh my God. In the more recent videos I've filmed with the lav mic, but I am finding it picks up just about everything. So I'm like, I can't win. Like it's picking up like more so the movement of my office chair, which can be a little bit obnoxious at times because the chair is getting old, and you know, it's a little bit on the needing some TLC, but it also needs to be replaced. And I don't know, finding a good office chair is such a thing, because I've tried, oh my gosh, these just kept getting worse and worse, man. Like honestly, like oh, good grief. Okay, well, let's not rip the sticker as I try and get it off of the backing. It's bad enough I damaged the corner. Okay, now hopefully there's enough off of here that I can get under this and get this off. Gosh, like it does not want to move. So my suspicion is the supplier has changed their stuff and is now cheaped out too. Sure, why not? All right, maybe we'll start where we're at right now. We're gonna go like that, maybe. Sorry, I'm probably a bit out of frame as I try and figure this out. Okay. Those don't quite work either. Or we have you, and we have you, and then we have you. Sorry, I'm just trying to mess around with some placements because as sticky as these things are, they're going to be a nightmare. And I don't know that I like that. I think I like this on the other side. So I think that is going to be what our game plan is. So let's just de-stick this baby. Let's de-stick it. It's, what day is it today? The 27th of May. I'm still totally in denial that next Wednesday is June 1st. Like, what the heck? Right, let's lay that down. Okay, I'll come back for rubbing the bubbles out in a second, because I need to try and decide if we're going to go top and top or top. I think we're going to go top and bottom this month. So I pieced mostly together June, and it's not looking too bad. Sometimes these letters really don't work all that well. Like, I know where they were going with them, but they don't fit together well. But with this one, just because of the letters that are in the words, I didn't actually have to, it comes off in 2 pieces. I didn't have to do any surgery on them, so there's always that as a win. These have pencil marks on them. I don't know why they have pencil marks on them. I was probably going to use these pages for something else. All right, let's start off with the SH. And then the IFT. Really wish that this T would fit better, but because it's next to an F, I either have to drop the T down quite a bit, quite a bit, in order to get the T, so it's not, even that's not great. I don't like that. So let's figure this out. See if I can get this out without having to pull apart letters. Okay. So if we're on the same, excuse me, if we're sort of on the same, I'm just going to layer this like this for a second so I can get sort of the same angle. And then this T is going to come in here and mess everything up because it's so scrolly. so scrolly. See, I don't like that at all. Okay, well, let's come back here and let's play around if we're going to go in the middle here. And I know I'm probably being a perfectionist when it comes to this stuff, but, you know, it's one of those things. I just want it to look like normal. Not great, but it's about as good as it's going to get with the letters that we have, excuse me, in the word shift. So, all right. Now, let's lay this down, I think about here. Yep. Okay, so, excuse me, we have the basics. We do. So I think I want to bring, oh my gosh, this up along the top, sort of in the center. At the edge of the page would be good. And let's de-stick that because I almost forgot. Can't seem to get it at the edge of the page. Well, let's try on this side first, and then I will lift up this side to match. That's about as good as I can get it because for some reason it does not want to go any closer to the edge. Okay, but I think what it is, I would have to cut off the excess that would be hanging over. And I've got a sticker that's folded on itself because of course these things are such a pain in the butt to get up. So let's just unfold that. Excuse me, and lay it back down. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna have voice issues. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. If I'm not, if it's not a video with me unless you're not getting my sexy voice. Okay. What else do we have going on that I need to concern myself with? So I think we're gonna bring this one in down there. And I need boxes. Now there are boxes in this book, but there are no double boxes, I don't think. Oh, there are double boxes. Interesting. They're kind of bright though, compared to that one's not bad. I think that's it. Where is, excuse me, I've got, oh, wait a minute. I got the summer boxes book here somewhere. Of course, it's going to be at the bottom of my pile. What do we have in here? These oranges are nice too. I don't want watermelon. Okay, so if we're in the orange ones, orange and yellow. Okay, so let's pull one of these guys up. Let's stick that on the wax paper because I need to figure out my placements here. So if we bring that down there, yeah, that looks pretty good actually. All right, we knows where we has to put things. Oh yes, let us de-stick, shall we? Carefully so I don't wrinkle or rip the box, because these things are like incredibly sticky. Like it's mental how sticky they are. All right, let's find a line to line this up with. There we be. And then we'll bring that in right there, which means I need my Tombow adhesive. It's wax paper so I don't end up accidentally gluing anything else down. Oh, are you out too? My Tombow correction tape ended yesterday, and this one ends today. Hold on. Okay, so I just buy these off of Amazon, and these are the replacement cartridges that go in the Tombow dispenser. So they look like this, just in case you've never seen them before. And this pops off, which I always have an issue getting apart because my fingernails are always in the way. Okay, there we go. So see, this comes out, right? And then we literally just take out this piece of cardboard and pop it back in, and away we go. And then this can go to recycling or trash. And there we go. Where did my... I've lost something. All right, where'd it go, party people? Did you see it? I have lost my... Oh, it's on... Oh my God. Oh, I'm just having wins today, left, right, and center. I hope you had a good laugh over that one, because you probably saw exactly what I did. Okay, so let's slide this baby down in here. I want it to overlap just slightly. Okay, very cool. Now, trying to see if we can get this flower in, but I'm not sure it's going to work. It's too big there. That technically could work, but does that look a little odd? Decisions. We'll wait on that one. But for the other side, we do need boxes. So let's go back to our oranges and yellows. And I think we're going to do this one. And then we'll go to the smaller ones. Let's see what we've got for options. So we'll take a little one. And then we're going to go to our orange. And we're going to grab a couple of these. Okay, we have our setup. Now I just got to figure out how I want to lay this out. 1 and 2 and 3, which is absolutely terrible when you look at how I've lined those up, but not really trying to lay them out specifically. I just want to see how we're going to do this. Because if we, hang on, maybe I will take advantage of using the wax paper. Just lay it across, because if we go down that side, and then we go 1 and 2 and 3, that might give me room to stick that guy like that. It's an idea. Okay, what we do need to do is go into the Zodiac book. The Zodiac book, because we need a few things. We need a Gemini, because the new moon in, no, Cancer, sorry. Like, what the heck? Yeah, no. We need Cancer. Cancer? Gemini. What the freaking movement? I haven't brain dead motions today, so hold on. Let me figure this out. I think it's Gemini. Okay, what was my last month? Hold on. I should know these off by heart. Taurus, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Yeah, it is Gemini. It's the twins. We just had a new moon in Gemini. Did we not? There's the new moon in Gemini at the end of this month. I think the new moon in Gemini is the end of this month. Sorry, I'm having really bad minnow brain lately, and my brain does not want to work. Hold on. Okay, I had to bend my brain around things and look for a few things. It is Gemini. It's just the moons are really a bit late. So we go Gemini and then Cancer. I thought I'd somehow managed to skip Gemini, and I'm like, but I would have a page for it, wouldn't I? But I'm right. It is Gemini. The twins. It's the twins. Okay, so we've got gold stuff to work with. I got a little bit of black to work with. I would like to stay away from foil if I can, but we shall see what we got for options. Although, yeah, I don't really want to do gold. I don't really like gold. Okay, so we're going to grab this. And this guy usually goes over here. But will it fit is the question. Just barely? Literally just barely. Okay, so I'm going to lay that guy down there. And while I'm at it, I may as well rub these guys, which are a bit harder. Where's my bone folder? It's getting dirty from sitting in my pen cup. Okay, and then we want... I don't really have enough black to make it work. So I think we're going to be forced to use gold again. What did I use last month? Did I use gold last month too? No, I used black last month. So technically if I'm alternating, this one would be gold anyways. Okay, so we have a plan. Okay, yeah, sorry. So can you hear my chair? Like, that's the one thing I noticed from editing yesterday, is that every movement I made in my chair, it picked it up. Right, so I want to come in here like so maybe, which might be better with a bigger one, just for dramatic effect. Because I can bring that in like that, or do I bring that in like that? Like that. Do it over the whole thing. Actually, that kind of looks cool. Maybe we'll do that this month. We're gonna slide this right over top and layer that. That looks fun. Okay, cool. And then we have my tweezers. And we're going to grab some of these little, like, tiny things and add some, oh, I don't really want it to be over the eye, or it looks like I've dotted the eye with that. So I thought there was more sparklies. We got these. These are a bit big. We got the dust there, if you will. Yeah, see, knew there was more sparklies. These little tiny star things. They just give it a little bit of punch. A little bit of punch. And then I think we'll do this guy down here to balance it out. Now, it would be awesome if I can find a little quote for something. She walked in moon dust and the stars were in her hair. She has fire in her soul and grace in her heart. Look to the stars. It's kind of a good quote, actually. But now, the problem is, where am I going to put it? Let's pull it up anyways. Because I don't think there's any other quotes in here. Not in the colors that I'm after anyways. There's Gemini stuff, but it's in the wrong color palette. And we've got those. This is a weird book, man. I like it. Don't get me wrong. But some of it, I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to use that, but I will find a way. Okay, so let's take a look here. We have this quote, which I guess technically I could literally lay right there because it doesn't impede on too much of that because it looks a little odd down there. So I think I just literally accidentally decided what I'm doing. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to lay this in, line this up the right way because I don't want it to like that. Yeah, I like it. He likes it. You remember those commercials for those of you that are older? He likes it. Mikey, he likes it. Yes, totally dating ourselves. Totally dating ourselves. But, you know, it's all fun. Okay, I would like to get some of this star stuff down the bottom as well so it matches a bit. Let's take this. The rate I'm going to need to order another one of these books, although I don't know that they're in stock anymore or that I'm going to be able to find them anymore because, let me see how we can do this. We could go across like that. That looks weird. What about we did that one that way? What about if we did this one this way? I swear they've placed the moon on this one. This one may end up getting cut. Although that works. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, this is an old book, so I don't know exactly how easy it's going to be to find. But in order to finish out the year that I've got, I'm going to kind of need something because I'm running out of certain elements in this book. How am I going to line this up so it looks like it sort of belongs and matches? I think we're going to go like that. Yeah, it's a cool effect with layering those two. I like it. All right. I think we're probably done in that box. It's now time to put some boxes down. I could go that way too. Actually, I kind of like that. I stumbled across that, but it's kind of perfect. Or do we put that like that and then move that down there? Or do we stick with that plan? That looks good too. This is a tough decision. But I also like these pages to be really functional. So that's the other side of this coin. Hang on, I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to lose a layer. And because I've got the mic on the way I have, I had to do that very delicately. So I didn't end up rubbing my zipper on the lav mic. Okay, so I think I do kind of like this down here, but now do I take it to the edge of the page to make more room? Or do I just bring it in kind of like that? That's not working either. That's not working either. Like so. And I could lift the S up and bring it over top of the florals. And then because we put that there, this would have to go over here. Kind of like that. And then we would bring these guys sort of like one. I can't lay a sticker down straight. That's funny. That's some funny, I tell you. Like that kind of dealio. Well, I don't know. We're not going to know until we try, right? So let's get these guys off the wax paper. And let's start this. So if we go here, and then here, and then here. Sorry, I'm trying to think this through in my head, which means I get a little quiet sometimes. So if we put this like that, which does not look straight, but I'll fix it in a second. Put that like that. And then we put that like that. That's a bit more balanced. Okay, so let's lift this guy up and actually get him lined up with the line properly. Okay. Now I didn't space those very well, so let's bring this down. It's got 1, 2, 3, so half of one there. About there is evenly spaced. But we're going to shift these over just a tiny bit. So we're going to take this one over to I don't like the fact that there's only one square there and there's more than one here. That's what I'm working out in my head, is trying to figure out how to align these a bit better. So if we move this one over and then we move this one over one, probably destroying these stickers as I move them around, but and it's sticking to my fingers. It's sticking to my fingers. And we move that one over, and then we move this one over one. I think it'll be better spaced. Yeah, I like that better. Except for, once again, I cannot get this top sticker down straight for the life of me. So let me just fix that. Okay, we're cool. We're good. Now, do we want to add any more florals is my question. So I have these, right? These little bits and bobs. Oh yeah, I was going to look at moving the S on top of this floral, which is going to be a little bit more complicated because I put this guy down. No, I just sliced through the page. Sometimes I don't know my own strength with the X-Acto knife. Ooh, it's tearing my page. Okay, so I guess the answer is it is staying down. One could look at it like I need to shift my perspective to be able to see around things. This flower is not straight. Why didn't you tell me, people? Please don't rip my page. I did de-stick you quite a bit. I just want to line you up so you're actually at the edge of the border. There, now we have no white gap. Now we will smooth out all of the bubbles. Okay, we are bubble free. Okay, now how are we doing here? I use this for writing down things, so that has to stay fairly open, and then these are kind of my focuses, and then this will be for like sort of an overview of the month, like a reflection. So I don't know, do we need more florals? Do we? We could put some up the top here, which would kind of be nice, I guess. Do I want to do you? I think we'll do you because it brings in both colors. There's also that one. I think I prefer this one. So let's, oh my gosh, get this guy up off of the backing. De-stick it. Nice de-stick. And then we're going to cut this in half so we have both colors. So if I look at it like, hold on, I make myself a little guide here. so I know where approximately half is, because yesterday I was planning my social media monthly and I miscut it. I was like, oh, well, it's too late now. Not much you can do about it. All right, let's take this guy and put it up on this side. And then I think effectively we will be done. There we go. Okay, so let's just trim off this tiny little bit that does not belong here. I accidentally bent the corner of my page. Okay, kind of dig it, people. I really like the colors in this. I will say, I really like the colors in this. Nice. It's nice. It's a nice. Okay, let's put it back on the discs and I can show you what it looks like. Yeah, this month I didn't get back to put in my 3 focuses. Oops. I mean, I have them somewhere else. It's not that big of a deal, but then I do this at the end of the month. And then we have this. Very pretty. I like it. All right, you guys, that's a wrap. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing while you're here. If you're new to the channel, drop us a comment down below and let us know you're new so we can formally welcome you to the community. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you next time. Ciao.